We're beginning with breaking news. The main accused and the only convict in the 1996 Suryanelli rape case, Dharmarajan, has now raised serious charges against Rajya Sabha Deputy Chairman P.J. Kurien. Dharmarajan, who's the sole person convicted in the Suryanelli rape case, has alleged that P.J. Kurien travelled with him to the Kumali guest house in his ambassador car from Vandiperiyar, where the rape victim was in his custody. Dharmarajan alleges that Kurien spent over half an hour in the guest house with the girl. He also claims that the investigating officer in the case told lies to try and save Kurien.
P.J. Kurien എന്റെ കൂടെ അല്ലേ കുമ്പളി റെസ്റ്റ് ഹൗസിൽ കയറി വന്നിട്ട് പിന്നെ പറയുന്നില്ല നമ്മള് വന്നത് ഫെബ്രുവരി 19 അത് സുമാരൻ നായർ സാർ കള്ളം പറഞ്ഞ NSന്റെ ഇപ്പോഴത്തെ സെക്രട്ടറി അത് നോണ പറഞ്ഞാണ്. അത് മുള്ളെ രക്ഷിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി നോണ പറയുന്നതാണ്, നമ്മളെ താഴ്ത്തി പറയാനും. കാരണം നമുക്ക് ബന്ധമൊന്നുമില്ലല്ലോ.
ബാജി എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ഒരു നേതാവാണ്, തനിക്ക് ബാജി എന്നൊരു പേരില്ല എന്നതാണ് പി.ജെ. കുര്യൻ തുറക്കുന്നത് പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുള്ളത്.
P.J. Kurien എന്റെ കൂടെ കാറി കയറി അംബാസഡർ കാറി വന്നതല്ലേ, പിന്നെന്താ ഞാനെന്താ കള്ളം പറയുന്നതിനാ? ബാജി വേറൊരാള്, ബാജി എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞൊരു പയ്യനുണ്ടോ അവിടെ നമ്മുടെ എലിക്കുളത്തുള്ളത്. P.J. Kurien വന്നതെന്നുള്ളത് ഞാനിപ്പോ അച്ഛനെ വിളിച്ച് സത്യം ചെയ്യണം, മരിച്ചു അച്ഛനെ വിളിച്ച് സത്യം ചെയ്യാൻ വേണം. P.J. Kurien എന്റെ കൂടെ എന്റെ അംബാസഡർ കാറിലാണ് വന്നത്. അവിടെ വന്നു, നമ്മുടെ കുമ്പള റെസ്റ്റ് ഹൗസിൽ കയറി വരുന്നു. എന്തെങ്കിലും ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടായി നമുക്കറിയത്തില്ല. സിബി മാത്യൂസിന്റെ കൂടെ സിബി മാത്യൂസ് നമുക്ക് വേണ്ടാത്ത പണിയാണ് നമുക്ക് ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്നത്. സിബി മാത്യൂസ് പറഞ്ഞത് P.J. Kurienന്റെ പേര് പറയല്ലേ, മനസ്സിലായില്ലേ? KK ജോഷ പറഞ്ഞ P.J. Kurienന്റെ പേര് പറയണം.
P.J. Kurienന്റെ പേര് സിബി മാത്യൂസിനോട് പറഞ്ഞിരുന്നു. ഞാൻ
അടി കിട്ടുമ്പോൾ പറയാതിരിക്കും, പക്ഷെ എത്ര അടി കിട്ടുക നല്ല ഇഷ്ടം പോലെ കിട്ടുമ്പോൾ പിന്നെ പറയാതിരിക്കും. ഇപ്പം പുതിയ നിയമം വന്നിരിക്കും, നേരെ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ആരോണം പീഡിപ്പിക്കപ്പെട്ട് അവിടെ മൊഴി വെച്ചിട്ട് അറസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് വേണം ബാക്കി ഐഡന്റിഫിക്കേഷൻ പരിപാടിയൊക്കെ. P.J. Kurienന് മാത്രം എന്തോ അങ്ങനെ ചെയ്യാത്ത? ഞങ്ങൾ പറഞ്ഞ പൊട്ടന്മാരാ ഞാനും ജോസും ഒക്കെ.
Well, see, this is not a new allegation. This is an old allegation, repeating and repeating. 3 police inquiry at IG level have conducted inquiry to call evidences, thorough inquiry, and all the 3 have cleared me of these charges.
The same girl, her family has written to the Congress president saying that, how can you as deputy chairman preside over proceedings when rape cases are being considered or crimes against women are being considered?
See, that is a very interesting part. Something I can't understand. Yes, she has every right to write to anybody, including the Honorable Congress President. That's a different thing. But I was finally discharged in 2007 by the Supreme Court, and early 2007 by High Court. They could have asked for a review. They would have protested. They did not even utter a word of protest.
Alright, in fact, joining us for more on this is Headlines Today's Praveen Kumar. Also with us is M.J. Radhakrishnan, Associate Editor with the Our Sister Concern India Today. But I want to ask you first, Praveen, the natural question that will come to everyone's mind. This is a case that went right up to the Supreme Court. Why was Mr. Dharmarajan quiet all this while about P.J. Kurien's involvement?
Padmaja, we have to understand one thing. Dharmarajan was the only guy who got convicted and sentenced by the High Court among the 42 wrong accused list. Dharmarajan came out on bail and parole and he absconded. After that, after so many years, now he has come out and says that P.J. Kurien was with him. And absolutely, those who are opposing P.J. Kurien, those who want a reinvestigation into P.J. Kurien issues, say that Dharmarajan has no problem or no current issue to raise this against P.J. Kurien. He was just telling us the truth. And in fact, he was also highlighting all of then ADGP, Mrs. Siby Mathew. In fact, Siby Mathew, Dharmarajan says Siby Mathew was one who asked him not to name P.J. Kurien in the case. And Dharmarajan believed that when they all admitted to that at that time of inquiry, at that time of investigation, and based on that, Kurien was actually, let off from the case. In fact, even the girl's parents were reportedly told by Mr. Matthews not to mention Kurien's name. And when the parents also agreed to that, that discharge petition was allowed and Kurien was finally released. What Kurien said was true, where he was actually acquitted by the Supreme Court. He was actually discharged from the case by the Supreme Court. Based on these, these points, based on these confessions of or statements of Dharmaraj and other accused.
Okay, so this was a crucial piece of testimony that was not presented before the court, which may have led to the acquittal of PJ Kurien. Let's go across now to MJ Radhakrishnan, Associate Editor, India Today. Sir, do you think that given all the facts that are emerging now, a conclusive case has been built for the reopening of the case against Mr. PJ Kurien?
Well, it looks so, because this is absolutely stunning that, what is new about the entire thing is that Dharmarajan, as the reporter said, he is for the first time that he is going on record accusing Kurien of having done all these things. Now, another important point is that Dharmaraj has been on bail for some time now, but he jumped the bail and he has been on the run. Actually, the police has actually said that they could not trace him, and they were trying to get him, but they were completely in fact, the police had filed a submission to the government that it has become almost impossible to track him down.
Okay.
This is at this time that this news channels have actually tracked him down. And he has actually went on record, as the reporter has said, he is the only person who was sentenced by the High Court, and the entire set of accused, that is 35 guys, were let off or exonerated. So his testimony actually, confirms what the girl and her parents had been saying all the way, because they were saying that there were ample statements and testimony from the witnesses to actually make Kurien an accused. But what the investigation team, the police investigation team, had said that he was actually told. Now he has said that he had actually told the chief of the police team that, doing what he.
All right, Mr. Radhakrishnan and Praveen Kumar, thank you both for joining us.